Io Saturnalia, everyone. Hello and welcome to another Imperator Invictus Developer Diary. This is the last one of the year, and so let's see if it is a good one. Today we're going to be looking at Dev Diary number 32, talking about Ceylon, the Marian trees, and the Saturnalia update. Fantastic stuff. Let us have a look. So, Dev Diary 32. Let's see what we got. Salvete, this will be the last Dev Diary of the year, but it's also a large one, so we'll hope you enjoy it. Talking about Ceylon, Marian mission trees, and at the end of the patch notes for all the Saturnalia update launching within an hour of the post, which was yesterday. We've caught up. We have caught up. This was yesterday, and it's literally like 11 hours ago or something. So, in about 500 BCE, Prince Vijaya and his followers were expelled from the Vanga kingdom. Vijaya then sailed to Sri Lanka and established the Tambapani kingdom. Tambapani at the game start is now known as the Kingdom of Anuradhapura, which finds itself in a very interesting point in Sri Lankan history in 304 BCE. Devanamimpia Tisavalia, Jesus Christ, is the ruler at the beginning of the game. Historically, he would play a crucial role in the rise of Buddhism on the island of Sri Lanka. I think that's very interesting that I struggled with this, and I struggled with this, and I struggled with this. Anuradhapura. It's kind of interesting what trips me up and what doesn't. Of course, nothing trips me up because I pronounce everything perfectly first time, but it's just interesting nonetheless, isn't it? So, just in case you weren't aware, we have, unnecessary big frickin' circle. Really hamming home the what's it called? YouTuber thumbnail energy right now. It's like, look at this thing that we've just talked about, the Kingdom of Anuradhapura, but we're gonna circle it anyway. Big YouTuber energy, let's be honest. Many changes have also been made to the Kingdom of Anuradhapura. These include a new heritage, Vijaya bloodline, and 23 new characters based on the Vijaya family tree. Lovely. So the blood of Vijaya gives you archer discipline, war score cost reduction. That's pretty cool. And diplomatic reputation. That's not too bad, actually. That's pretty cool. I would take this. And the heritage, manpower recovery speed going down kind of sucks, but export value plus 5% is huge, and found city cost modifier at negative 20% is huge. So this is a really good heritage. Yes, the negative is painful. It's not just one of those that you can ignore, but the bonuses more than make up for it. Export value is probably the biggest modifier in the game. The biggest single modifier in the game for how wealthy you're going to be, and then found city cost modifier negative 20% is pretty huge. So yeah, fantastic stuff. It's a good heritage. It's a good heritage. We have Prince Vijaya here. He is the Great. He's amazing. Holy shit! Not very finesseful, but super good military, super good charismatic, really good on his zeal. Literally just find a finesseful, I don't know if there's a word for that, character to marry, and you are absolutely sorted. Also been dead since 250? Sure, why not? Anuradhapura now has 2 mission trees, and look at the first tree is this. Stuff, you really can't make out too much from these images, if I'm being honest, but sure, there's the first one. First tree has tasks that will guide you through taking control over all of Sri Lanka and then go to dominate the encroaching Tamil kings. There are also tasks to develop the island and make interesting events to convert to Buddhism that closely follows the legend of Mahindathera's conversion of Devanamampia, Tissa, and all of Sri Lanka. So here's a look at the tasks. Look at them, sure. Once all territories of Tamil, Pandyan, Chola, and Charan culture are owned by you, you will gain access to the second mission tree titled Vijaya. Is that the origin of Vijayanagar? I assume it is. A Vijayanagar reclamation. Take back the homelands of the Vijaya dynasty currently occupied by Maurya. Here's a look at that tree. nice. Kind of a low-res image, if I'm being honest. It's even hard for me to read. I don't know how it's coming across on YouTube, because YouTube compression bullshit. Won't say much about this other tree other than the fact that it's the favorite tree he's made so far, and each of the tasks is of supreme quality. Good, cool. And there are some of the tasks that are in there. Masters of India is the final task, and the tree is meant to bring the player right up to the formation of Bharatavarsha. Speaking of Bharatavarsha, he's added 5 new tasks to the Indian Empire tree, and there is a couple of those. Proliferation of sugar, new trade good, kind of cool. And also base resource production is just a really, really, really good modifier as well. And then focusing on exotic imports. Very nice. Maurya will have another mission tree as well, alongside the previously revealed tree preparing for the Mauryan collapse, scripted by Tiffian. This tree will become available immediately after the Mauryan collapse event chain. It will have tasks to reconquer the territories lost during the collapse and reassert dominance over all of India. There are also many tasks to develop Indian lands and ensure the loyalty of rebellious factions. And another look at that tree there, the Magadhi Revival. Cool. And a couple of tasks for that as well. Gaining stability, producing grain, vegetables, etc. He plans to add a lot more tasks to the tree, and it'll be comparable in size to the Kush missions when finished. Lovely. Lastly, a new character interaction and 5 new traits have been added for Buddhist rulers. Inward Journey. Every couple of years, Buddhist rulers will be able to take steps in reaching nirvana through this interaction. Every inward journey will not be the same. Many different events can fire each time based on the Noble Eightfold Path where the character is along the path. Each time the interaction is taken, there is a possibility that the ruler will gain either a significant amount of progress or a small amount of progress towards obtaining a new trait. There are 5 new traits for aspiring Buddhas that represent each stage of the character's journey towards nirvana. The traits are Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami, Arhat, and oh my fucking Jesus, Samyak Sambodhi. Samyak Sambodhi will be quite difficult to attain and pronounce, but will offer some of the most powerful modifiers available. Don't take any of the modifiers shown seriously, as everything needs balancing. Well, you didn't show any, so sure. Finally, onto the patch notes for the Saturnalia update, which is out now. You can play it immediately if you so desire, and you should probably go and play it. So, Saturnalia has reworked in Assimilation Conversion based on historical standards. Yeah, I kind of don't like that one. But citizens and nobles converting quicker than slaves and freemen is I like that. I do actually like that quite a lot. I just think in general Invictus converts a little bit too slow. New custom achievement system, Christmas stuff. Celtic fort models, Scythian content, spearmen added to tactics, Pan-Ionian formable, Phoenician and Sicilian flags. Fix the pink units, that is when a texture doesn't load and then you have pink units instead. Duplicate secession events, various Judean bugs, more Spanish translation, French translation, fix the rise of family bug, Carthaginian placeholder bloodlines, new fixed spearman icons, cleared more of the airlog, and fixed vanilla migration tool tip bug. Beautiful. So yeah, lots of updates and stuff. The Saturnalia update is out now. Or it was out a few hours after this post was made, which is like yesterday, so it should be out right now, which is cool, and you should go and play it. As for me, I am going to be going and playing the what's called my Judea campaign on Wednesday evening. I'll be continuing in that using the Saturnalia patch. If they're compatible. If not, we'll probably start a new game, maybe as the Mauryans, potentially. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to continue playing on the Judea campaign, because it has been quite fun. It's just been unfortunate that I haven't been able to continue it sooner. But yeah, that is today's to yesterday's Dev Diary. And yeah, it's a good one. So this brings a wrap to 2021's Imperator Invictus updates, and yeah, it's be interesting to see what 2022 brings. It's been a pretty successful year, I would argue, for the Imperator Invictus team. They've, I wouldn't say revived Imperator Rome, but they've certainly gotten more people to play it than otherwise would have after the unfortunate demise of the development team. That sounds like they died. No, they've just been moved on to other projects. The demise of the project, I should say. So yeah, it's good. Imperator Invictus has more people playing it than vanilla. I would imagine. I don't have the stats, so I'm completely making that up. But Imperator has got, you know, relatively few players, and Invictus seems relatively popular. So yeah, it's a decent enough guess. But yeah, the mod is great. You should go play it. And thanks all for watching. For me, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate or believe in or whatever. It's cool. I owe Saturnalia. And yeah, I'll see you for some more Imperator Invictus Dev Diary videos in the new year. Bye-bye.